everybody, it's Christine. I have a visitor. she's needing love right now. So today is a scrapping process video for Scraplift Crafternoon. So let me show the original layout first. It's an Instagram post from Fun Adventures with Allie. So she's with My Creative Scrapbook. I suspect she's on the design team or something. I actually think I had this collection. I think this was like a photo play Christmas collection, but I've used it all, and I think I've even also used all the stickers, so we will not be using that. But what we've got going on here is actually a nice, clean, simple layout. We've got this background paper with a couple of circles and a couple of banners, obviously a single photo, and then she's kind of got this cute journaling card here with some embellishments. So very nice, easy layout. And what I pulled out, I'm trying to get through some leftover things, and I'm not going to use these purpley ones. I may make a card or something out of these because those are really pretty, but they're a little bit too strong for what I have left in the other section. I don't know. There's some tags there. I don't know that I'll use these. That being said, one of these may be good for the little journaling card. We'll see. So what I kind of think I'm going to do, I still have the sticker sheets, some chipboards, and some ephemera here, I think. So we'll see what I work with, and then we have embellishments. But from a paper standpoint, what I was kind of thinking, I like to frame my layouts, you guys. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing here. And I think I'm going to do with this peach and this black. This is a little strong, but I'm okay. It's okay. And then for the straps, I'm going to gut this. So, because I'm going to use this on this top piece here. And I'm thinking I'm going to probably end up using this because I think this is going to be a little too much with that if I make a little horizontal strap out of it. So I think I may end up using the strawberries. You guys, I haven't printed out my pictures. I got to show you the pictures in just a minute. I thought about this for the circles. I'm going to have to see. I'm going to have to just see. Because I wished I had something a little less patterny for this. But on the other hand, like not a floral, I guess is my point. But I need the two circles. So I may have to play with this just a bit. And also I forgot to print my photos. The photos are me and my husband at dinner. So let me, and I say that, me at photos. I just need one because she's got one photo. Let me print my photos and get back on here in just a second because I've definitely messed up. Sorry. You guys, quick check-in. And this is a check-in where I'm completely changing direction, if you can believe it. So as I was looking to print my photos, I came across this photo of my dad. And this was in his going home party. So he had come home from the hospital after nearly 2 years. And he was eating, he had his little lemon apron on. And honestly, I had been looking through my collections of stuff I wanted to use, and I had come across this Simple Stories one. But I was like, oh, I don't have anything with me. I don't have a picture. I don't know what I thought. I was like, I don't have a picture. And then I saw that picture, and I go, oh my gosh, he's got that lemon apron. I have to use this. So we're going to switch directions. We're just totally changing collections. I will do that other layout with the picture I was talking about, but not for this particular scrap lift. So I went off into my stash. So this is what I had left of this collection. Not a ton, a lot of little scraps and things like that. So I went off into my stash and I found this piece of blue paper, which goes with this stuff, I think. Now, I want to use this lemon paper as the background. So this is going to be a little bit stronger pattern than she's got going on. I do also have this navy blue, but I think I'm going to gut that and use that as I'll use white and then that blue. But I'm a little concerned, but we're just going to make this work, you guys. I think I can use this piece here and cut out the white because that'll tone it down a little bit. And then I've got this blue. And yes, I know it's a little busy on top of the lemons, but we're just going to not worry about it. We're just going to do the thing. And then I'm going to do, I think what I may do here is maybe I will mount the photo on this and then use the blues as the circles is what I'm kind of almost thinking. I'm going to have to try that. And because the only other option I have is like this red, and I don't care for that too much. So we're going to have to just make this work, you guys. So let me gut this, mount this, and start cutting here. And I'll be back on in a second. I have to say, I don't think I could have found a more perfect picture for this paper. I mean, I honestly don't. I was looking at his little apron, and my gosh, it just is a complete, I'm not going to say it's a complete, like, copy of this pattern or anything like that, but it's very close, and I'm really, really pleased. So I've got my lemon paper mounted on my little blue frame, and I'm going to create my little banners here. So I've got the little white one that I trimmed off the side of that one paper that I showed you, and the blue one. Now, I will tell you, of course, you know, the lemon pattern is definitely a stronger pattern than she had on her original, which was a little more of a tone-on-tone type deal. But I'm okay with that. I'm not afraid of bold patterns. And I like the way the white one kind of tones down a little bit. And then I like the way the blue is kind of, you know, what is it, contrasting, but also matches the frame on the outside of the layout. And I made it a very thin one, by the way. I just used, I think it was a 1/2 inch. I cut a 1/4 inch rather off of 2 sides of the lemon paper to give it just a real nice little thin mat. I could have come in a little bit, but it's okay. I do have this cool banner punch. I got this a while back. I don't use it a lot because, well, I don't know why. It goes up to 2.5 inches, I think. So I don't know why I don't use this very often. Half the time I do my little banners like manually. You know, I cut them with scissors, but I thought to myself this time, I thought, you know, I got that punch over there. I'm just going to use it on these two banners here, and it worked out really nicely. Now, the other thing is I did the circles. Now, she had pattern circles, but because I had so much pattern, I went with this solid cardstock, and I used my 3-inch circle punch for that. And I'm just kind of organizing things. Now, I'm going to come back in a minute. What do I do next, you guys? I think I just glue this stuff down, and I'll come back. I don't put foam behind my photo, but I do put it on the left of the little journaling card I end up using. And I will cut that out of the cut-aparts. I'm trying to think. The cat has gotten hair all over this layout, and I'm trying to brush it off. So I stuck this stuff. She got up here and was definitely laying on it. Whatever. I decided this little enjoy the day cut-apart is going to be perfect because, again, this day here was his first, well, it wasn't his first day home. It was that weekend. He came home, I think, on Thursday, and they had organized this giant party. It was great. My aunt and my cousin helped a lot, and frankly, it was phenomenal. I'm so grateful for them. It was wonderful. They had tents outside because it was a little bit drizzly, so they had some tents outside. Tons of people brought food. Lots of people were there. You know, it's just a really great celebratory day, and you know, the fact that my dad had finally come home after having so much. I mean, frankly, you guys, he nearly died several times. They gave us a really negative prognosis there one time. So really a miracle, and we were so grateful. And he just looked so cute. He was happy having his food. You know, he'd been so long on a feeding tube and everything. When he got to eat again, man, it was awesome. So he's got his plate of food there, and he was holding court, let me tell you. I made a layout a while back about it, and there's pictures of people, and he was sitting there talking, and my dad is a storyteller. He loves to tell stories, so he was sitting there just entertaining, and it was a great day. So I love that enjoy the day. I did go ahead and mount the photos on the darker blues. It looked good to me because on the blue paper, there's kind of these little navy blue, like, foliage looking pieces, and it kind of just brings out that subtle navy blue there. I decided on using Happy Memories as the title. She had kind of a little bit, I think it was off to the side a little bit more, but I'm going to bring that happy in there because I just enjoyed it. I thought it looked good, and it's a foam title. I think she had a foam title. I can't swear on it now that I'm thinking about it, but I will put that down there. I haven't done it yet. Actually, I'm kind of working through my ephemeras here too. And I also end up pulling out like a little cluster of lemons. I pulled out that when life gives you lemons, make something sweet. And I will tell you, my dad even will to tell you to this day, he's like, you know, that was a blessing because he feels closer to God now than he did before he got sick. So really wonderful. My dad is so resilient, has the best attitude. I mean, he's been through a lot, and I really admire that. I think that's incredible. So I'm going to put the little enjoy the day up on foam, and I wanted him to do a few pieces foam, you know, on foam just to kind of, because the foam title and a few things are kind of going on top of things, you know. So like that right there, that when life gives you lemons, I'm going to end up putting a little foam behind it. I think I'm messing with the title right now. I was looking to see, do I want it, because there was actually several, like Smile could have worked. What was the other thing? There was another one in there that I thought, well, that could work too. But I liked Happy, and I had 2 of those. No, that's a lie. I have 2 todays. I could have done something today. Maybe together today or something. But anyway, I ended up with this one. I like it a lot. So I'm going to pull Happy out. And Memories. That was the other thing I liked. I liked kind of nestling that down in there. Have I done? No, I think I'm still messing around, y'all. I think I'm going to kind of mess with these clusters. I probably should have cut some of this out. Because this is me fastening. But y'all kind of see, you know, how this works, right? I'm going to fast through my little pieces here. I thought about using the butterfly, too, up on the round circle up there. But she didn't have anything. So I decided against it. I will add a little heart, though. I do add that because I kind of felt like I needed to bring the red up there. There wasn't any red in the top. But I did have some, and his shirt has some red, and then the title had some red, so I did want to add one more piece, but I'll do that a little bit later on too. Here's where I'm going to do the little piece here, and that gets tucked up there. And let's see, I've kind of got my little jar of lemonade on the right-hand side, and I'm going to put that up on foam. And then the little lemon clusters, I think they're actually off to the side right now, and I almost forget about them. And then I find them and go, oh, I need those there. Then there's that little lemon plant in that tin bucket. I thought that was cute. These are, like I said, I will fully acknowledge they're a little bit hard to see kind of on top of this lemon pattern paper, but I'm sorry. I'm embracing the lemons, y'all, because it just went with that apron so good. So it was a choice that I'm not even sad about. So I'm messing with this little lemon cluster here. That's just kind of where she had some stuff. This was a nice, simple layout. I could have added some mixed media, honestly. I might could have used some white paint or something, too, behind the layout, but I really didn't feel like it. It was a quick, simple layout, and I was kind of getting it done when my husband had run off to the gym. I'm actually doing this layout on my birthday, so this is not going up till mid-July, but I'm working ahead, you guys. I've got all my June stuff done. I am so freaking excited and proud of myself having done that. There's me messing with that butterfly. I don't keep it, though. And I am also probably 3/4 of the way through my July layouts. I am very proud of myself. The only problem is some of the layouts I need to do, the hops and different things, I don't have the assignment yet. So it's like, well, I have to skip around. So right now I'm doing stuff. I've already done some stuff toward the end of July, and now I'm kind of coming back, and I'm doing the first part of the July, middle part of July. So there's all kinds of, there is no telling what story I'm going to tell you. So that is the layout, though, you guys. I have rambled long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you check out the playlist, and for certain, go give the original layout creators some love. We love our inspiration layouts, and they're so sweet always, too, to give us permission. We always ask permission to Scraplift them, and they're always so sweet about it. So thank you. Anybody you see us Scraplift, they've been generous enough to let us do that. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. At 2,000, I'm less than 100 away. I'll give a prize away. All right, bye.